her thing that she looks pretty and stuff. So I'm like, I want to be like that. Of course, she wouldn't allow me to dress or be that way, but I just was taking quiet notes.
But your parents were married?
Yes.
And are still married, or?
Yes.
They are? Okay.
Yes.
So just a very
normal,
free sexual.
Yes. I don't know, because I didn't try to exercise sexual stuff, but I knew that if I did try to do it, I don't think anybody would have tried to stop me. So
yeah. And your sexual life started at what age?
About 18 years old.
So fairly normal.
Normal, yes. 18 years old. I didn't have sex until then, but I knew leading up to that, 16, 17, I knew that I wanted to like, okay, my dad he used to have like these porn magazines. So I would see them under the sink in the bathroom, and I'm like, I want to be in one of those. They were doing all these crazy things, like peeing on stuff, like a lot of stuff, and I'm like, I want to do that. I like that. So I knew.
You think you got that from your mom?
I didn't get that from my mom. I got it from a magazine under my dad's sink. But I felt like my mom does that when I go to sleep. I don't know. But I'm like, hey, they look happy. So it was just something that when I got older, I knew I went through my life not being too sexual. But I knew once I got 18 and I got on my own and I was able to do my own thing, I was going to be like that. I knew that. I knew I wanted to be in Playboy. I had all of these ideas of things that I wanted to do. However, once I got 18, I said, I don't want Playboy to be the end all be all. I want a little bit more. I want to see what I can do. So I actually got into being a street mate model. And from there...
Like a cam model.
Yes. My whole entire sexual world opened up. My income opened up. My freedom opened up. Everything opened up. Because before that, I was just working regularly, a regular worker, and I actually went to school. I graduated when I was 16, and I went to college. And once I got 18, I was like, oh, wait a minute. This is something here. I like this. This is a way to make money, and I don't have to leave my house. I don't have to do anything like that. So I liked it. And when I first started, I was making about $500 a week. And that was okay for me, for an 18-year-old. And I lived alone, and I was doing well. I was never behind. My bills were paid. Everything was okay. And I would literally just open up my laptop, turn on my camera, talk to people. Sometimes it's a little bit more than that. But, once I saw that I couldn't make income from it, I said, I don't want this to be all. I don't want to cage myself in with this. I want to do something more. So from the streaming, I actually had a regular person that would see me often. He actually told me, hey, my wife and I were having a swing wedding. And I didn't know what that was. So I tried to be cool and act like I knew what it was. And I asked what it was. And he told me the gist of it. Basically, they were going to have a mock wedding. They had been married for 20 years. And they wanted to have a fake wedding, but everybody would be naked. So that was my first introduction into swing. I was hosting that wedding, basically. I didn't involve myself with anything. I don't want you to think like it's a wild orgy or something like that. It was. I just wasn't in it.
But that's what exposed you to this swinger lifestyle?
Yeah. And I wasn't looking at it like, this is terrible, this is bad. I was looking at it like, that person's having sex with their husband, that person's having sex with their husband while that person's also doing it. And everybody's cool with that. It looked like some type of scene out of a Greek movie or something. I don't know. It was just, I felt weird because I was the only one sitting there not doing anything. So